So here it is, the next match coming up between Saffron Army and Kandari Kings. Guru on strike, Aman on non-strike, and at the bowling end it will be Yash Babani. Bit of a change in the fielding here. Arjun getting moved from point region to the cover point. Nice flick of the wrist. And Saffron Army off the mark. Good start here. And this time in the air, and that will be a wicket falling down. Sanket making no mistake, a pair of safe hands, and -5 already for Saffron Army.
Start here.
Wicket number 1 falling down for Saffron Army. Early in the innings, Jitu comes to strike now.
That will be a wicket falling down.
Kandari Kings on a roll here. Jitu on strike now. First early wicket. And we've seen a lot of wickets falling down in the first over itself. It's been a great start for Kandari Kings. Wicket on the very second ball. Yash Babani, the bowler. Nicely played, going the defensive route. They don't want to make another mistake here, and that's why they're playing very cautiously. But this time it's a second wicket still falling down. Bit in a hurry, Jitu thought it was a loose one and he went for a big shot, but that ball went beyond the fence, and it is falling. Wicket number 2 falling in this very first over. Not a great start by Saffron Army, but Kandari Kings would be happy. They're picking up 2 early wickets, and that is what was required in the very first over. Trying to flick that one again, going for a sweep shot. Guru back on strike. Just the first over. And it's a no ball. Is it a no ball? Is it not a no ball? It is not a no ball. So the end of, I think, the first over. Very close at the line, but not a no ball here. So 2 early wickets falling down here for Saffron Army after the end of first over. It is -7. And now the second over will commence. It's a good start by Kandari Kings, I would say, but Saffron Army has a lot of batsmen. Good batsmen coming up. A set of good team, Saffron Army. They can turn around things from here, especially now Huzef coming to the center. And he's a man of long innings, Huzef. Guru also good hard hitter of the ball. Now just that it's how they convert that. Sanket coming to bowl. So Guru is the is the batsman coming on strike. Sanket a bit of a fielding change here, getting Yash Joshi to long on region. And yes, it is now about getting the maximum score in place. Should be the thought process. Sarfaraz again moved a little bit, bringing much straighter. Trying to hit that one across the line. Good fielding there by Sarf. Just a single. The score. Bring the scores into the positive figures. And that is exactly what we were saying about. One big shot can bring the score to positive figures. Now the score is 0. But now whatever the start scoring, it will be always in the positive figures. Hussaif, a very good striker of the ball, plays to the merits of the ball, wonderful player of long innings. And now it's just about how they build this partnership further to get some good score on the scoreboard. Of course, Saffron Army, when they're batting first, they would love to bring in the maximum. They would be at least eyeing somewhere 85-90 plus, which is a decent score. And he goes for one more big one, but this time it's mistimed and wicket falling down. Wicket number 3 on the score of 0. And again Guru coming back on strike. The new batsman in is Irfan. Irfan comes back to the strike. In the air for some time, but will fall safe. And I think this is what they need to do for first 4 overs now. Especially they've lost 3 wickets. They need some runs on the scoreboard. 2 overs have been completed. More 2 overs if these two batsmen take their time to settle down on the crease, get some runs by singles, doubles, hit on the loose deliveries, but make it a very safe looking shots. If they don't take a risk in the next 2 overs, these both batsmen can change the game around. But it's just that now Saffron Army needs to keep their wickets behind, and later on there are a lot of hard hitters that can come in. A lot of batsmen to join in later on. But now these first 4 overs, and especially even the 3rd over and the 4th over, which is a very crucial one. Shiraz comes to bowl here from right around the wicket. is bowling the third over. One bounce back to far behind the stumps. That will be a wide ball. It doesn't matter how close it is on the leg stump. Anything outside the leg stump is a wide. That is a great shot by Irfan, and this is exactly what I was saying, that they need to charge on the loose deliveries and they need to play sensibly on the good deliveries. And Irfan again is a promising player. I still cannot forget this match-winning innings by this lad, who played some fantastic cricket in the last over in the earlier league matches. He is again a match winner. Wonderful player, brings back a Guru on strike after that six. Is always good to rotate the strike, take a single, calm down a bit, give your partner the chance to play as well. And this is what is more important when you're trying to build up a partnership. This time Guru going on the back foot, punching the ball hard, a drive towards the deep mid wicket region. It will be a declare run, and as you slow wins the race, and I think that is what Afghan Army will do now. They will be silent till more till the next over itself. But Guru is a kind of a player who will play his natural game. He connects the ball very well, whether it is coming on the back foot, whether it is going on the front foot. All that Saffron Army would be looking at a good score that can be put up on the scoreboard. Shiraz Sheikh there ending his over. Has two unique things that he hides the ball before it is bowled, and he uses the wrist to turn the ball. In Hindi, if you call, it is said as tichki bowling. Making good use of the fingers there. End of the third over. 19 runs for the loss of wickets. 1-6 by Guru, 1-6 by Irfan. Levels up the score a little bit. When I say level up, it is the balls bowled and the runs scored on the scoreboard. Because earlier in the first over they were -10, and slowly they capitalized this third over with 2 sixes coming in. And now it is going to be the crucial over. It has been given to the youngest lad, Hardik Makwana. Some years back in 90s, there were Makwana brothers who used to play tennis over-arm cricket. And Hardik Makwana, another promising young lad, is one of the finest bowlers when it comes to underarm cricket. Ideally, we've seen a lot of these monster overs bowled by Bhavik Joshi, who is not present today. And that will be the wicket on the way. First ball. I told you he's a promising player. Hardik Makwana, control of what he's bowling. This is what Army wanted, but if you play a wrong shot, you pay the price as well for that, and that is a big wicket because it also adds up, or maybe subtracts -5 runs from that scoreboard. Danish Farooqi, the riding force as I call him. Now Danish will have to play sensible here. He's a hard hitter of the ball, but don't know how many calculative risk is he planning to take in this over, especially when they've got -10 in the first over and now the -5 in the monster over. So the whole idea will be to play safe, not to hit any risky shots, but at the same time it's Hardik Makwana, who is another great spinner of the ball. That will be a dead ball. It will be called fast. Again, it's Hardik trying to flick that one. Danish will have to hurry, but he is fast. Fast as cheetah, fast as light. And he's a tiger. A tiger in true sense, Danish Farooqi. Guru comes back to strike. This is sensible cricket. This is very much sensible cricket. Putting into the gaps, Arjun Kandari coming to save that one, just gave a single. This time straight in hands of Arjun. No run on that occasion. Oh, that's a leading edge. Or was that a great chance? Yes, it was. Bit of a tip here from Sanket. They know how important it is to get a wicket here. A game of patience, a game of temperament. Welcome to cricket. That will be a no ball by Hardik. Truly the dugout of Saffron Army enjoying that no ball. And that will also bring in a free hit, and when it is a free hit and when it is Danish Farooqi on strike, is something in the offering. Oh, he hits a wrong one. It's a free hit. And the owner, Vicky Kandari, was so excited that he's got the big man. But this is what happens if you bowl a no ball. You get a free hit, and then you're all safe and the license to go anywhere in this ground. And even if you hit a wrong shot, you're still safe. So after the end of 4 overs, playing on an average of 6 runs per over, it is 24 for the loss of 4 wickets. In the air, straight in the hands of the fielder there. And next to come in will be Sharfuddin. Sharfu. From here on, the riding force, Danish Farooqi, is still in the centre. Sharfuddin joins him. Another promising player with 07 jersey. And this jersey reminds me of a great legend. You don't need to tell. It's the ex-captain of India. Of course, MS Dhoni. But now Sharfu is in, and it will be Nihal at the bowling end. And this will be interesting to watch. Because now they're playing on the average of 6 runs per over. From here on, they will love to capitalize those more 4 overs. Try to go the maximum. Quick single. And this is what we are going to see frequently. Singles converting into doubles. Doubles converting into 3. Because both these are fast runners between the wicket. They would love to keep the score moving at every delivery. Look at that beautiful shot. And this is what I was talking about. It's a good hand-eye coordination by both these players. Singles, doubles can come at ease. And in cricket it is always said that to whatever the format gets faster, even the overs get reduced, and here though we're looking at 8 overs per innings, but singles, doubles can also make a difference. And that is a little bit of a wrong shot, and this is something that Danish has been doing bit in a hurry, trying to get the maximum runs on the scoreboard, but this time just beyond the fence, and that will be a wicket. An important wicket falling down, 6 wickets down. Saffron Army not in a good shape when you talk about the scoreboard. It's just 27 runs. Now all the batsmen will be coming next to be very, very, very careful. They should ideally look at getting 40-45 runs safely, which is the minimum, and they have the potentials of going the maximum as well. But it all depends on how these players are now going to shape up their innings. Sharfuddin would be just saying that crazy, let's look forward to build a good partnership, play more 2 overs sensibly, and then last 2 overs we can go all guns blazing and get some maximum runs on the scoreboard. But now it's a situation where Kandhari Kings is all pumped up and they would love to get more wickets from here on. Crazy, the new man in, Chandra Amlani. Again, well, this is how it motivates a bowler as well, especially when he's taking the wickets. Wickets is something that is a big motivator, is a big driver to bowl more better line and length, and that is the confidence that you can see currently with Nihal. But at the same time, Chandra Amlani trying to sail very smoothly. Look at that wonderful shot, good use of the wrist, good flick shot going towards the fine leg region. End of another fantastic over. It's 28 runs on the scoreboard for the loss of 6 wickets after the end of 5 overs. At every level we've seen some or the other excitement. Today was the day especially when we saw some big scoring games, some good chases that we've seen. But it's the day for batsmen as well as the bowlers, if I have to just analyze it. Some of the most interesting nail biters that we've seen today. This one would be another one. It was Sharfu's call to go for that one.
Hello, check. Hello, check. Hello.
Sharfuddin back on strike. Now he's going to be very promising in this situation of the game. How he is going to double it up by getting some big runs on the scoreboard. That will be surely a wide. Anything that is extra will be welcomed by Team Saffron Army. Straight to Surf. Runs on the scoreboard for the loss of 6 wickets, and this will be again one bounce straight to Yash Joshi. He will only give a single there. Chandra Amlani back on strike, 31 runs on the scoreboard. Oh, this is again bowling. Bit of a deceiving line and length. Chandra trying to again that one. No connection of bat and ball.
Check.
It's a dot ball. One more. Sticking to that leg stump, sticking to Chandra's legs, not trying to give any kind of room for Chandra to take any kind of advantage. Idle line and length for an underarm bowler. And this time Chandra, after those 2 deliveries that he was received, this time swings it very nicely towards the long on boundary, and that will be a sixer to end that over. 37 runs on the scoreboard, more 2 overs to go.
This time Chandler.
And we've seen some big scores coming up in the last 2 overs, so the game is still on. Yash Joshi comes to bowl. Sharfuddin is the batsman now who will be facing. Now these 2 overs will be very crucial, especially they are not having Bhavik today. So that 1 over of Bhavik, which is always at times a turning point of the game, or at times is a very crucial one, will be missed out today. But Yash Joshi now, let's see what Sharfuddin has in his mind. He starts off with a big one, but straight in the hands of Sanket there. Yash Joshi picking up the wicket on the very first ball. 7 wicket down, Saffron Army. Mind. So the next man coming in will be Trushank Jain.
He starts off with a big one, but straight.
Another prominent player, Trushank. Now these are the overs. These are last 11 balls of this innings, which will be very, very, very crucial for Saffron Army. Every ball is as good as an opportunity. Every ball is as good as am I going to hit it big? Bit of a mistimed shot, but will still manage to get a single. Yash. It is not a ball counted. Trushank will be back to strike. A good carpet drive straight down the ground to the long off region. Quick single there. Shiraz the man standing at the long off region. Chandar Amlani back on strike. 38 runs for the loss of 7 wickets here. 7th over in progress. Oh, this is absolutely a fantastic delivery. Yash Joshi on a roll here. Well, he's on a hat trick, and that's why the attacking fielding as well. Almost there, almost there. Quick single there by Trushank. So that will be a free hit now for Trushank. And he will have to hurry. But Mohsin is safe. They've still gone upstairs. They're asking for a review, challenging the original decision given by the leg umpire. So yes, Amit Golatkar is going to review that one, our third umpire, and going to give the decision. This time again trying to play very watchfully. Still will manage to get that declare run. So Trushank Jain is going to face the last over, and I think he'll keep the strike to himself. Last 6 deliveries, anything and everything can happen in this. Far coming to bowl. Right arm round the wicket. Fahim Batliwala. What a catch by Yash. What a lovely catch by Yash. This is divine. This is magical. This is absolutely hilarious. Yash Babani, the man there. What an eye candy. 42 where they've wrapped up the innings, and it will be 43 runs to win this game for Kandari Kings.
What a catch.
रेंसर को बुला लो, बहुत टाइम लगाते हैं इनको पकड़। ये ले 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 ले
Hello, check, check, hello, check.
रेंसर
So last match of the day, Sapphire taking on Team Rensar Titan, and we have with us Mr. Vijay Kandari to do the honors, please. Who's calling? Sapphire to call.
All the best to you, both of you.
MCS is the call, and MCS it is. So Sapphire has won the toss and elected to.
We elect to bowl first.
They are bowling first. All the best for the game. All the best. The news from the toss. Sapphire has won the toss and elected to field first. Back to live action. Small target for Team Kandari Kings against a very formidable side, Saffron Army. But cricket is a funny game. Anything is possible. Let's wait and watch.
So that's a good start. Yash and Arjuna, the openers for Kandari Kings. South the mark. Target is 43. That's good ball by Guru. A difficult chance for Crazy. Just faintage and good running by Yash there, completing a run. So although the target is just for 43 runs, it will be difficult to chase down a low scoring total. So pretty steady and cautious start by both the openers. That's good hit, and Shafuddin towards long on region. Just a run. This will be a white ball. Guru is pitching in towards middle and leg stump. That's again a good ball. A pretty defensive mindset for Arjun this time. This will be, as this is a power over, so for first over don't want to lose any wicket, so just a dead defense by Arjun.
Thank you.
So 4 runs on the scorecard.
I'm going home.
Again, that's good cricket by Arjun. So end of first over, score is 4 for no loss. And that's a good thinking cricket by Yash and Arjun, not giving away their wickets, and this will be a power play over. Bowling power play has been taken. See, low total to defend. They are not taking that much risk, and it is not at all required at the moment for Kandari Kings. Oh, what a good ball by Danish. Saffron Army are searching for a break here, a wicket here. Let's see, can Danish. What a good ball. Yash and wicketkeeper Joseph totally missed this ball. So another dot ball by Danish. That's good ball again and good throw. So first run coming this over. So different plan set for Kandari Kings in this inning. Oh, that's a clean hit towards mid-wicket position, only for a single. So they are not taking big risks, just focusing on singles. That is what required for Kandari Kings. What a good ball again by Danish. So there's been a good over for Saffron Army. This time full toss delivery straight towards mid-off region. Guru couldn't collect the ball, and Yash completes this single. So end of second over, score is 7-0. Sharafuddin. So now Sharafuddin will be bowling over number 3. Sharafuddin over number 3. Yash will be facing first delivery. That's a good ball to begin with, and couldn't get the direct hit, and Yash survives. So good running at the end by Yash. That's a clean hit, and it's a super 6, first 6 of this inning by Arjun. Again a full toss delivery. This time Danish fields the ball and shy towards his stump, and Yash again survives. So that's good running, taking risk, and it's Kandari Kings are taking risk and making each run countable. So after the 6, 2 good runs. So 16 is the score. Again full toss ball, and Danish, was a difficult chance for Danish, and there will be a chance for run out, and yes, Yash has to depart. First wicket goes down for Kandari Kings. So new man name is Sarfraz Sarfu. So much needed break for Saffron Army. Yash is run out, and Arjun is in charge to complete the target. Playing a good cricket, Arjun. Again, that's so let's see. We are waiting for the decision. That's only a run. Only a run. So good hit by Arjun. He gets only a run. So score with this 1 run moves on to 18. And yes, he's out. Run out. Good thinking cricket by Sharafuddin. Yes, Mankad wicket. Yes, wicket. Still a ball to go in this over. He was already been warned, and a good mind by the bowler. So new man name is Sanket Rathod. His role in this team is as a finisher, and let's see can Sanket and Arjun finish this game for Kandari Kings. Another wicket in this over, another run out, one cut out. So ball to go in this over. Whoa! That's out. So Arjun is out. So end of 3 overs score is 18 for the loss of 3 wickets. So the new man in is Shiraz. Shiraz and Sanket are the new batsmen. Let's see. Another 25 runs are needed in 30 balls, so looks easy target, but let's see can this over make a difference for Saffron Army. Couple of wickets in this over can change the game for Saffron Army. So Irfan to begin this over. First ball, dot ball. Monster over in progress. So can he take couple of wickets in this over? And rightly done by Sanket. Just playing a big difference. The whole mindset is not to give any wicket in this over. They are in no hurry. That's a good clean hit just for a run. So every run score will be doubled. Shiraz, big man of Kandari Kings. And that's good cricket. Inside the popping crease, just defending the ball, playing it easy. Yes, that's good over for Kandari Kings. Just 2 runs in this over. So end of monster over number 4. Score is 20 for the loss of 3 wickets. So 24 balls and 23 runs are needed for Kandari Kings. So this will be a crucial over and crazy. So crazy will be bowling over number 5. See now Sanket, how does he approach this over? Two fielders towards boundary switch on long on and long off. That's outside edge. Only did for a run and rightly called by Sanket. So first a good ball to begin with, crazy in this over. So that's a good start. Good hit in the gap towards coverage and gets a single run. Just a ball to ball run chase for Gandhari Kings. Just one big hit. And that is a good call by Shiraz. No need to run as it's a white ball, so extra run added. And that is a super six. Slow, steady and smartly played by Shiraz. That's a big one for the big man. No need to take a risk at this moment. 1-6 releases the pressure for Gandhari Kings. That's good thinking cricket by Shiraz, just guiding away for a single run. Score moves on to 29. That's straight it and no chance for the fielder. Another super six for Shiraz. That's 35 on the scorecard. Just 8 runs are needed now and remaining 18 deliveries. So after 5 overs, 35 for 3. So very good over for Gandhari Kings. Shiraz hitting 2 super sixes and steadies the ship for Gandhari Kings. They need just 8 runs in 18 deliveries. Zef just flicking the ball towards the long on region. Sanket. Very good bowling by Zef. That's good batting. That's very good batting by Shiraz. Another single. What a shot by Sanket. That is a super six. Very good shot and Gandhari Kings easily chasing down the target. Congratulations.
सर आ जाओ.
What a fantastic victory by Team Gandhari Kings. Very well played. And for his efforts, 5 runs and 3 wickets, Yash Joshi is the man of the match. We have with us Mr. Vijay Gandhari doing the honours. He gets the cash prize of 3,000 as well as a trophy from MCS and also a kiss from the owner. Well played, Yash. Last match of the day coming up. Rensar taking on Sapphire. Sapphire winning the toss and electing to field first. Back to live action.